Have you ever sent out 50 resumes and got zero responses? It's frustrating, right? But here's the truth. It might not be your skills that are the problem. It could be your resume, or more specifically, how your resume talks to the ATS, the applicant tracking system. Technology has completely changed the way companies hire today. The old school method of manually reviewing stacks of resumes, that's long gone. Now most recruiters use ATS software to scan, sort, and filter resumes before a human even sees them. And that's why, if your resume isn't ATS friendly, you are probably getting filtered out, even if you are the perfect fit for the job. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to write an ATS friendly resume that beats the bots and gets you noticed by real recruiters. You'll learn what an ATS is and how it works, why traditional resumes get rejected, how to format, keyword optimize, and structure your resume, and the tools you can use to test your resume instantly. If you want to finally start getting those interview calls, stay with me and let's make your resume work for you, not against you. Understanding the ATS. Let's start with the basics. An applicant tracking system is a software recruiters use to filter resumes. It scans, parses, and ranks applications based on the job description and preset keywords. More than 95% of Fortune 500 companies use ATS, and even small companies have started adopting it. If your resume can't talk to the ATS, it never reaches a human. In fact, research shows that 75% of resumes are rejected before they are even seen by hiring managers, just because they weren't ATS compliant. The biggest resume mistakes that kill ATS scores are fancy formatting, using tables and columns, including graphics or icons, saving as PDF without checking compatibility, missing or irrelevant keywords, using abbreviations or jargon inconsistently. Let me give you an example. Led team of 5 on multiple cross-functional deliverables. And how to write it is, led a team of 5 software engineers to deliver 3 agile-based web applications. Remember, ATS reads like a robot. If you make it confusing, you are out. How to check if your resume is ATS friendly? So now that you have built your resume with the right format and design, here comes a big question. How do you know if it's actually ATS friendly? I mean, it's one thing to think you have done it right, but it's another to make sure the system can actually read it and match it to the job. When an ATS scans your resume, it's looking for a match. It checks how closely your content aligns with the job description, specifically the keywords and phrases related to skills, experience, and qualifications. So here's how you can double check and make sure your resume is truly optimized for the bots and the humans. Number 1, start with simple, consistent formatting. ATS systems love clean formatting. Use easy to read fonts, keep your spacing and margins consistent, and structure your sections with clear headings like work experience, skills, and education. These act like guideposts that help the system navigate your resume. Number 2, use a professional template, not a designer's dream. Using a modern professional resume template makes your resume look organized, but don't go overboard with design. Keep it minimal. Avoid templates that use multiple columns, graphics, or too much color. What looks great to the eye can confuse the ATS. Number 3, keep the layout clean and straightforward. Resist the urge to get fancy with tables, icons, headers, or footers. ATS bots are not design savvy. They can't interpret visuals like humans. Stick to a single column layout and make sure your contact details aren't hidden in a header or text box. And when you are saving your resume, go with docx or PDF, unless the job posting specifies one over the other. Some older ATS systems don't read PDFs properly, so docx is a safer bet. Number 4, optimize with keywords from job description. This one's huge. ATS systems use algorithms to search for specific keywords in your resume, the same ones found in the job description. So if the posting says they are looking for someone with project coordination, client management, or Python programming, and those terms are nowhere on your resume, the system might think you are not a fit, even if you are. A quick tip, take the job description, highlight key skills and requirements, and make sure those exact words or close variations show up naturally in your resume. Number 5, proofread and test your resume. Before you hit that apply button, tools like Grammarly or Hemingway Editor can help clean it up quickly. And here's a pro move. Test your resume. You can paste your resume into a plain text editor like Notepad to see if anything breaks or disappears. If it does, the ATS might have the same problem. Better yet, use a free CV review tool. Platforms like Brighter Monday let you upload your resume and get feedback on how ATS friendly it really is. Super helpful, isn't it? So remember, a well-written resume is only half the battle. The other half is making sure the bots can read it, rank it, and send it through the human eyes. By following these simple checks, you will give yourself a much better shot at getting shortlisted and ultimately landing that interview. ATS-friendly resume format, what it looks like. Alright, now that you understand what the ATS is and why it matters, let's get into the part that really counts, what your resume should actually look like. We are going to break this down section by section so that you know exactly how to structure your resume from top to bottom. And don't worry, it's simpler than you think. Let's start at the very top. Number 1, header, your name and contact info. Keep this clean and clutter free. Just your full name, phone number, email address, and maybe your LinkedIn profile if it's up to date. That's it. Oh, skip the fancy fonts, icons, or putting your contact details inside a text box. The ATS might not read it properly. Keep it straightforward and professional. Number 2, professional summary, your elevator pitch. Next up is your professional summary. Just 3 to 4 lines that quickly tell the employer who you are and what you bring to the table. Think of it like your quick elevator pitch. Use keywords that reflect the job you're applying for. And be specific. Mention your experience, your area of expertise, and the value you bring. Skip the fluff like hardworking or team player. Give them substance. Number 3, skill section, your keyword goldmine. Now this part is super important for the ATS, your skill section. This is where you list out your key skills in bullet points. Use industry standard terminology, not internal company jargon. And if possible, tailor this section to reflect the exact terms used in the job description. You can even split this into technical skills and soft skills if you want to keep it more organized. Number 4, work experience. Show, don't just tell. Alright, here's the heart of your resume, your work experience. List your jobs in reverse chronological order, starting with the most recent one. And here's the key. Don't just list your responsibilities, highlight your achievements. Start each bullet point with a strong action verb like led, created, managed, or delivered. Then back it up with real numbers or results if you can. For example, instead of saying responsible for sales, say increase sales revenue by 25% in Q2 by launching a new client onboarding system. That's the kind of stuff that stands out to the ATS and to the recruiter. Number 5, education. Keep it clear and simple. Next, we have your education section. Just list your degree, your institution, and the year of graduation. If you are a fresher, this section can come right after your summary and skills. Otherwise, keep it after your work experience. And no need to include your GPA unless it's specifically requested or you are a recent graduate with a strong score. Number 6, certifications or tools or languages. Finally, if you have relevant certifications, tools you are proficient in, or languages you speak, go ahead and add them here. Just make sure they are relevant to the job you are applying for. The ATS is looking for keywords, and this is a great place to plug in those extras without overcrowding your main sections. So that's the basic structure of an ATS-friendly resume. Clean, keyword-rich, and built to be read by both robots and humans. Remember, your resume doesn't need to be fancy. It needs to be functional. It needs to say, I'm the one you are looking for, and say it in the language the ATS understands. Keyword strategy, how to beat the bot. Now let's talk keywords, because this is where most people go wrong. Step-by-step keyword hack. Number 1, open 2 to 3 job descriptions you are targeting. Highlight repeating words and responsibilities and skills. Use tools like JobScan or Resume Worded to compare your resume with JD. Sprinkle keywords naturally throughout your resume. Example, JD says, looking for a project manager with Agile, Jira, stakeholder communication. You write, led 4 Agile-based projects using Jira and improved stakeholders updates by 40%. Alright, Now let's shift gears a little. We have talked about what goes into the resume. Now let's talk about how it should look. Because even if your content is solid, a poorly designed resume can still confuse the ATS and land you in the rejection pile. Let's start with what you should do. First, keep it simple and clean. You want your resume to be easy for the ATS to scan and easy for a human to read if it gets past the filter. Use standard fonts like Calibri, Arial or Times New Roman. No cursive, no ultra modern fonts. You are not designing a wedding invite. You are presenting your professional self. Stick to black text on a white background. It might sound boring, but trust me, boring is beautiful when it comes to ATS readability. Use bullet points, not icons, not symbols, to list information. Bullets help structure your resume and make it easier to scan. Also keep your formatting consistent. Same font sizes for headings, same spacing throughout. These little things go a long way. And here's a big one. Save your resume as a docx file if possible. Some systems accept PDFs, but not all. Unless the job post says PDF is okay, go with docx. It's safer. Now let's look at what to avoid. And this is where a lot of resumes get thrown off track. Don't use tables or columns to split the resume into sections. Yes, it may look neat to you, but ATS systems often can't read side-by-side formatting correctly. Stick to a single column layout. It's cleaner and safer. No graphics, icons, charts or logos. The ATS doesn't know what to do with them. All it sees is blank spaces or code that doesn't make sense. And definitely no profile pictures. Not only do they take up valuable space, but in many countries it's considered unprofessional and can actually hurt your chances. Also, avoid placing important info like your name or contact details inside a header or footer. Some ATS programs ignore those sections entirely. Quick tip before you apply. Here's a simple trick to make sure your design works. Open your resume, copy the entire content and paste it into a plain text editor like Notepad. If the layout falls apart or some information disappears, then guess what? The ATS probably won't read it correctly either. That's your cue to simplify the design. So when it comes to design, less is more. Clean, clear and consistent wins every time. Your resume isn't an art project. It's a strategic document meant to get you into the door. And the best design is the one that doesn't get in the way of your message. Free tools to test your resume. Here are some amazing free tools to test if your resume is ATS friendly. Number 1, jobscan.co. Compares your resume to a job posting. Number 2, resumeworded.com. Gives feedback on wording, impact and ATS readiness. Number 3, skillsyncer.com. Scans your resume and matches skills to job description. Number 4, Racy.io, AI resume builder, builds resumes that are pre-optimized for ATS. So no more guessing. Use the tools, adjust the content and improve your score. Final checklist, ATS proof your resume. Before we wrap up, here's a quick checklist you can use every time you apply. Use a simple docx or PDF, only if ATS compatible. Stick to one column layout. Use job description keywords naturally. Remove all tables, graphics and text boxes. Use action verbs and metrics. Keep formatting consistent. Test in plain text or via a tool. Think of your resume as a billboard, not a brochure. One clear message, clear design and the right words. Now you know the secret. It's not just about being qualified. It's about being seen. If you found this video helpful, hit like, share it with a job seeker you know and subscribe for more practical career coaching tips. New videos drop every week on communication, leadership and career growth. Don't miss it. And remember, your resume gets you the interview. Your words get you the job. So make both count.